Today I'm going to take you briefly through how to set up a page in a WordPress site using columns and an imported piece of media. To do so, go over to wordpress.com and log in with your user information. If you've already generally set up your base site, you can go on the left-hand side under Pages and click Add New Page. Once you're here, you can either go down and click a template that gets you close to the kind of layout that you're interested in, or you can use a blank layout. Here, I know that I want to show you a map, and generally speaking, within the text, what I want to do is add a block. WordPress designs things with coding, styling already set up for blocks, and I'm going to go to Columns and decide that I want a 70-30 layout. Here, within that block, I want to add in an image. I'm going to select an image from my media library. Here, I'm going to select my map and put it in. Note that I pulled this map from the Library of Congress, and I want to cite in my WordPress page, in my caption, to that map in order to tell users where they can get that exact map. I'm also going to want to include a right statement. In this case, this is public domain, and on the undergraduate research and history page on your library site, you can go under citations and bibliographies to find out how to cite a map. Note here that I've made a couple of changes from the Library of Congress metadata to include that my title is now in title case and that I haven't actually put the URL in. Because we're working in a virtual environment, you can actually highlight the repository, go ahead and insert a link button, and paste in that particular site. And I say that I want to open it in a new tab, and I submit it. I also personally like to make sure that the image has the URL associated with it as well, because a lot of people click on images. Now over here on the right-hand column, because I've already set up my page in columns, and I could browse all of my blocks, or if I already know what I'm looking for, I can type it in and then click on the relevant option. In this case, I want to put a heading in. Here, I could start with heading 2, but that is going to be the same format as the top of my page. So I'm going to change my heading to heading 3 to be one level down. And tagging things with heading markers or using alt text for images is essential in part because of how screen readers work for those who are differently abled. Here in heading 3 then, I'm going to type in a relevant title, and then I can go under that particular block and put in, for example, a paragraph, which is going to be your standard, and talk about what interests me about this map. When I'm done, ready, I can hit publish. Make sure you decide if you want it to be published in terms of visibility and when you want it to publish. If, for example, this was a blog post, you could say that you only wanted it to be published 2 or 3 days from now. And when you're ready, hit publish. Then you can copy the link, etc. I want to go ahead and view my page. It then sets my text within the template that I already have set up for the page, including having menus on the right-hand column.